Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is another installment of the Just Sold, Just Jewelry, or rather is it, how did I title it? Just Jewelry, Just Sold. Yeah, it's a new series that I started. I've done about 3 of them. I will link the rest of them at the end of this video, and I'm basically letting you know what exactly sold from the jewelry realm. And remember when I unbagged a jewelry bag? And at the very last minute, I found the James Avery knots, and I was thinking, oh, it's only one. And then I took it apart, and then I found the back of it has these huge backs. And that's really where you can see the hallmark on the back as well as the earring. I don't know if I showed you the backs. But save the backs too, guys, because you could make a quick little buck on those backs alone if you find any, because people do like, their pieces to be complete and authentic. So I exclaimed, yay, a cool 40 bucks. And that's exactly what I sold them for. I sold them for $39 on eBay. They were listed exactly 1 week. I listed them during the challenge that we had with Valerie's channel over at the Chick Picker. And these didn't sell, but a lot of other James Avery things did sell. But they sold a week later, so super happy about those. These are really pretty. This is handcrafted jewelry, very popular in Texas, but you can find it in other places as well. And I think they're moving up towards Florida and other cities. They've opened stores in quite a few areas. But these are always a good winner. They always sell for me, anything James Avery. So I'm going to put these, I'm actually going to put them on a little back. I wish I had a James Avery box, but I ran out. But every time I do some shopping, or if I ever take my bracelets or anything in for polishing, or to add a charm, they always offer to give me a box and a pouch. So I did have a collection, but I ran out. I need to take my stuff in. And actually, I do need to put a charm on one of my daughter's bracelets. I decided to give her one of the angels that I had. So yeah, I'm going to have to do that. But I'm going to put it like this. And then I'm going to, I believe I was going to put it in some plastic, or no. No, I think I'm just going to put it like this. I was going to put it in this box, but I think these earrings are a lot more delicate than these. So I'm just going to put it in a pouch like that, and then I'm going to wrap it in some tissue. And these were sold on eBay, so I will get some eBay tissue. I'm going to save this tissue for the Poshmark. Oh, and those sold for $39. And then I sold this really pretty fleur-de-lis that's actually a pendant as well. And I don't believe I got this in a jewelry jar. I just don't even remember. But whenever I buy brooches by themselves, really, I have a price point on them too. And I don't even like to go close to $4. So it's usually $1 or $2 on the brooches. This is really, really nice. It's got the rhinestones still nice and brilliant, very nice color, because your rhinestones can get cloudy, and if you ever have any like that, it will diminish the value slightly, but it's just more important that you actually disclose it. Because I remember I sold some vintage, I think it was a whole jewelry box of earrings. I think it was all earrings, and one of them had some of the rhinestones a little bit grayish, and the girl called me out on it. She said, I really wish you would have told me that some of the rhinestones were cloudy. Other than that, I love the items and so forth. So I learned from then that definitely disclose whenever there is any kind of discoloration, cloudiness in your rhinestones, especially the vintage ones. Those are the ones that tend to do that and have that issue. But anyway, this one sold for how much? Let me see. Okay, I have my prices over here. This one sold for $14.99, and I did offer free shipping on that. That'll cost me about, what, $2.36 or something like that, maybe even $1.77 to ship that with my discount. Now this is the one that I am going to put in a box. I'm going to put it, does it fit in here? No, I'm not going to make it difficult to put in there. I'm going to wrap it in tissue like this, okay? And then I'm going to stick it in a sturdy box. Now, since the price was not that high, I'm not going to spend the one of my good boxes. I saved the other boxes for anything that's a little bit higher or really, really delicate. And I think this will be really good in there. I'll fold all that in, and then I'll put it in another tissue, and that'll go like this. And this is a nice sturdy plastic box. All right, so that one's sold on eBay. And then I also sold some more things. I'll put it in here. I sold a lot of rings, so I will insert those pictures. I kind of got hurried about it. I was shipping a lot of things that day, and I decided to go ahead and get those nice and packaged and ready because I have something to ship almost every single day. We get quite a bit of jewelry in the jewelry jars. I have rings here that I decided to put in a lot. Some of them I've bought myself, some of them were gifts, some of them came in jewelry jars. Regardless, I decided to put them in a lot, and I numbered them at 10 so it would be easy for me to remember. I put them in a baggie and waited for them to sell. They did take about a month to sell, but I made maybe a little over $1 a piece, but most of these rings I had either tired of wearing, or they didn't fit, or I was not going to wear them. They weren't my style, but it's a good way to just move them out. And someone did buy them for a really good price for them, $14.99. And again, I probably made a good $10 profit just on those, so that was good. All right, and then these did come out of a jewelry jar, so these probably cost me a nickel or a dime. And if it hadn't been for one of my fabulous subscribers, this is why I love your comments, I love your feedback. If it hadn't been for her telling me that this was a very sought-after designer, I would not have even thought about it. I probably would have just redonated them. I didn't think they were anything special, but they are Alexis Bittar, B-I-T-T-A-R, and I should have done a little bit more research too, but I still got a good price for them because they sell for about $80 to $100 at retail value. And then I saw a lot of the solds going for $30, $40, even $60 and $80. And they sold immediately, so that's always a telltale sign, isn't it? But I did get them, I sold them for $17.99, plus they have to pay shipping on. The buyer always pays the shipping. It's covered through their label and everything they can print at Poshmark. So they wound up paying a total of $23.50 because the shipping is always $6.50 regardless of the weight, up to 10 pounds rather. So regardless of the light weight, this would not cost me that much to ship it. But so I still feel like, you know, I barely paid a nickel for them. And so I definitely made myself a good profit there anyway. I pocketed about $13.50 on them. So that's not bad. They are really pretty, and I did wear them. I thought they were really pretty when I put them on. They looked really nice, but they're very heavy, so they're not something that I would be able to enjoy. And I am putting them in a nice sturdy box because they do appear to be delicate. Okay, another good sale this week was this cable bracelet. Now this is very much in the genre or the style of the David Yurman, but this one was Hallmark 925 Thailand. If it would have been marked Italy, I probably would have given it a steeper price. I priced it at $69, but I took a best offer at $59. And I have found another cable bracelet that had gold accents, and it had the mark on it. It actually did have 18 karat and 925 for those hallmarks, but this one did not, so I'm assuming it's just a vermeil or some kind of a gold plating. So that was a really good deal. I always measure the bracelets as well because they always ask me for the measurement of the bracelet. All right, another fabulous find. I picked this up for $3. I loved it because it's copper, and I love this white buffalo turquoise. I think it's fabulous. But when I put it on, it was very top heavy, and I don't know about you, but you can get these. They'd have to be really, really tight in order for them to stop spinning on your finger. I've had that happen with me with other rings. So I decided to let it go, and I put it up on eBay, and that sold for $39. And I hope they're happy with it because they'll be getting it this week. And so that's it. That's pretty much all of my sales. I did want people to see how large it was. So there goes that ruler again. I always try to do that. I also like to hold it in my hand. I'll put it on alongside with the other types of photos. All right, guys, the next sale, the requisite watch. There are tons and tons of watches in the jewelry jars and bags. I got tired of just putting them aside and redonating them and not selling them. So we got a kit off of Amazon. We got some batteries and we started generating some sales with the watches. This one sold on Posh. I believe I had it for $29 and I took a best offer of $20. It cost me what, maybe a dime or a quarter to pick that up out of a jewelry jar. So it was a win-win on that front, and it's a gorgeous watch. I do have another Lacoste I need to list very soon. So that is it, guys. That is what I sold on the for the week, for this week, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Please be sure and subscribe. Please be sure and hit the bell so that you can be notified of future videos. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for hitting the bell so that you can be notified for those videos, and I will see you next time. Thanks again. Bye.